Hi guys, sorry it's been a while. There's been a couple things going on, and I think the last time I updated I was 17 weeks. Um, so I am now 28 weeks and 2 days, and feeling pretty good. I've had a couple of scares, which I'll get into. I'll start off with symptoms. I have more frequent and stronger Braxton Hicks contractions. They're a lot stronger and more frequent than my last two pregnancies, which is normal. That happens. Your Braxton Hicks will increase with each pregnancy. So I have that. That was one of the scares that sent me to labor and delivery. Another symptom is I get irritability very randomly. So it's like very off and on. And he's sleeping right there. So sweet. So it's very off and on. And sometimes I'm just noticing, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so irritated. And it's just the dumbest things. I can't grip things. I'll drop things as soon as I pick them up, and then I'm just like instantly pissed and like. So anyway, good old hormones. Another thing, muscle cramps. Ugh, I don't remember these being such an issue with my other two pregnancies. Sorry, I got a notification. With my other two pregnancies, but with this one, I mean, they're intense. Like, I have to be very careful what I do, otherwise I'll get a Charlie horse. So first thing in the mornings when I wake up, I like to stretch my entire body. So I'm like, stretch out, point my toes. No, cannot point my toes anymore. If I point my toes, I will get a Charlie horse in my calf that is so intense, I scream and I can't move. And it's like, how it gets to a peak and I'm like, oh, it can't get any worse. And then it does. And then after like a minute or two, it lets go. And then my calf is sore for like a week after that. Like, I feel like I really damaged something. I even Googled, can Charlie horses damage your muscle? Like, they can, by the way. Anyway, I just suffered through it and then got over it. So yeah, muscle cramps. I dyed my hair, and just doing the brush to put the dye in, my hand cramped up so bad just after, I don't know, getting through just this part. Come on, girl. Let's get it together. Anyway, I get spurts of energy and then spurts of exhaustion. Today I had a little bit of energy. I got up at like 8. I don't have the girls this week. I get them on Monday, but I got up at 8. Sorry. My dog. Okay, anyway, I lost my train of thought. I got up at 8 and I was just not motivated. I actually came back and laid back in bed till like 11, and then I got up and I went and got my hair dye and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, ever since I've been back, I've been doing laundry and stuff. But now, like, I just got hit with this, like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't like to take naps I don't like to take naps. I feel like I'm wasting so much time. So that makes it hard because I'm tired, but I don't want to take a nap because I'm stubborn. So what do you do? What do you do, girl? Anyway, what else? Appetite. I'm not really craving anything specific. I just crave food. I just want to eat. Sometimes I just want to sit down and eat. And then other times I'm like, I have to force myself to eat something because I won't eat all day. Yeah, I am struggling right now to cut out soda. And it's very hard. I used to never drink soda, and then all of a sudden I got hooked on it. And now It's like a bad habit and I can't kick it. Like I need to go to a meeting or something. Like it's that bad. Girl. Anyway. Oh gosh, what else, you guys? I get weird muscle twitches or stretch. What are they called? Round ligament tingles in the front of my abdomen. And they'll just be like, they'll just come and they'll be like, zing. And it's like someone slapped me. And I'm like, ah, because I'll be in the middle of a conversation and it'll happen. And I'm like, ah. And then I get looked at really weird. But not too weird because I do that. Yeah, that's just me. I make weird sounds. People know that about me. So, again, what do you do? Oh, what else? What else? Certain foods still make me nauseous. They turn me off. Chick-fil-A, for one, sits in my stomach like a rock, and I have to throw that shiza up. No, thank you, Chick-fil-A. No, thank you. I don't really know. I don't know what else. You know, I'm in the 3rd trimester. Crazy. I'm planning on just going 10 more weeks. So another 38-week baby. My other 2 were 38 weeks. Why can't she be 38 weeks? You know, we've talked about it. She seems to be okay with it. She can be moody though. So we'll see. She moves around a ton. Always moving. Like I will get motion sickness. She's always moving, which I love. I do, and I've learned to appreciate it because of another scare. So scare number 1 that led me into labor and delivery, the Braxton Hicks. They say the rule, at the time I was like 26 weeks, and they say the rule was if you have more than 6 in 2 hours, you need to come in. I had 10 in less than an hour. They were every 5 minutes and about a minute long. I could time them. So I'm like, this ain't right. I'm going to go in. Well, they were registering and everything. And they're like, yeah, we believe you. I mean, we can see them. And then my doctor, she was on call, luckily. And she's like, well, I got to check you. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. She checked me and my cervix was long and shut. So, I mean, they're like, well, we don't intervene if, it's not causing any cervical change. And just, remember they get worse with each pregnancy and this is probably all it is. Great, fine. Now I'm just dealing with it. But I seriously feel like this is my first pregnancy all over again. I'm like, I don't remember anything. I'm like, is this normal? Is this not normal? And now being a nurse and being in the medical field and knowing and have seen, one of the two, have seen it happen to people, all the things that can go wrong. Y'all, I'm the worst. I freak out about everything. I'm so a first-time mom all over again. And it sucks and I hate it. And I hate that I know too much. I hate that because it makes you crazy. And also, being a nurse makes you the worst patient. I'm horrible. My dog is doing something. Or my roommate's home. I don't know. Anyway, so that was scare number 1. Scare number 2 just happened on Thursday. So it's Sunday. So just a few days ago. She hadn't moved. Like I said, she moves all the time. Well, Thursday, she really wasn't moving a ton that day. And I had noticed. And then around 4:30, I really didn't feel her move at all. And I went to bed at like 9 and I realized I haven't felt her move since 4:30. So in like 4.5 hours, she had not moved. I started poking at her and like I could feel her and she'd bounce off my fingertip. It'd be like, boom. Like just like a floating baby, but no reaction, no response. It didn't startle her, nothing. I tried everything, laying on my side, drinking cold drinks, drinking juice. Everything, the kid wouldn't move. Ew. Ugh, that's terrible. Sorry to see that. Anyway, I went in and they even had a hard time getting her to move. She had to have two increases in her heart rate that were showing that she was moving before I could leave. And I was there for like 3 hours, and that's how long it took. I drank some apple juice, and then finally towards the end, she started wiggling around and woke up. And they're like, I don't know, Mama. She was just sleeping. And I was like, well, she's being a little turd, because that freaked me out. I mean, I was a hot mess, y'all. I was crying. I was sobbing. And then they were having a hard time getting her on the monitor. And then since I was so stressed out, I started having these big Braxton Hicks. So they had to check me because they're like, are you feeling those? And I'm like, yeah. And anyway, it's a long night. But she's good. And now she's moving around like crazy, like a normal baby. So that's my 28-week update. I'm sorry it was so sporadic and all over the place. I try not to make these long. But now it's 11 minutes. So I'll show you my belly. Oh, I found my selfie stick. So let's see if I can do this. Okay, 28 weeks and 2 days. Sorry, I cannot keep this thing level. I'm not a pro at this like some of you. So, all belly. Okay, bye guys. I'll see ya. Probably when I deliver. I'll try to update. I'll try.